Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, please consider subscribing and become part of this family. So let's get straight into it. I went to a Chinese makeup artist to do this makeup look. So I had these two pictures in my mood board and I sent it to her a day prior and she was like, yeah, she can do it. So I was really excited and I was confident enough that she's going to do it. And she told me to bring my foundation and any products that I feel like I need. I took my basic things for my base. Here, she's starting to moisturize my skin. She used this moisturizer that I'm going to leave on the screen. I'm going to look it up and buy it because it really left my skin hydrated. She went straight into putting the foundation and I took two different shades of foundation and she was mixing them up. And one thing I also liked was that her puff that she was using to blend was also damp. She wasn't using it dry as sponge. That's not a sponge. The blending thing. So yeah, but can you guys see how little foundation she's putting? She's really not caking my face up with foundation. She's putting on places where I have dark spots. I was really freaking off because I was like, you can use the products. She was really saving this foundation. She's only putting where she really needs. She really didn't smudge it all on my face and cake my face up with foundation. So I was like, okay, let me just trust the process and not overthink it. So now going in with concealer, also the same problem. She wasn't really putting a lot. She was putting like tiny dots on my nose. Was her doing my highlight and kind of like contouring because she really didn't go into contour. Her placement of concealer was a bit weird because I really don't put concealer on my smile lines. I was like, really? Why is she putting concealer on my smile lines? But yeah, she blended all that up. The same thing she did on the right side, she was doing on the left side. And the aggressive pads is really not aggressive. It looks aggressive on camera, but it's really soft. So moving on, after concealer, she used the powder and she was rubbing it on her hand to like remove the excess. She wasn't baking, she was just setting my face. And then she went on to put powder on my eyelids and all over my face, but not too much powder, like the excess that was on the puff. She was done at this point. She didn't put setting spray or nothing, but I took my own setting spray. She was like, I didn't want to tell her do this, do this. She saw everything that was laid on the table, and after setting my face with the powder, she was done. Now moving on to eyes. I really like the way Chinese people do eyebrows. They really know how to do it, but I usually don't wear eyebrows because I feel like it makes me change. Like I turn into a complete different person. I really don't like doing my eyebrows, and she was using dark brown pencil. And you're going to forgive me guys, my camera was not focusing, and at this point when I was doing my eyebrows, that's when I realized that my camera is not focused, and I tried to focus it right here. I was so disappointed. I was like, oh my god, I hope the whole process wasn't unfocused, but it doesn't look that bad. So moving on to eyeshadow, I was like, okay, finally. She started with this base color. I really didn't see which color she was using because my eyes were closed, but yeah, let's just watch and see. But the inspo was this smoky shimmery eyes, and at this point I was like, oh girl, yeah, you're really working it out. And I feel like this look is like an evening look because I wouldn't wear this look during the day. All right, there when she told me to look up and putting the eyeshadow under my eye, I was like, hold on, let's not do that, because on the pictures both of the ladies really didn't have eyeshadow under their eyes. But I understand the Chinese girlies recently are wearing like a lot of eyeshadow under their eyes to make their eyes look a little bit bigger or to pop their eyes. And I was like, oh my gosh, no. I was really freaking out, but I really didn't want to stop her at this point. I was just like, let me just enjoy this process. But yeah, I feel like putting eyeshadows on my lower lid, that's where I felt like, oh hell no, we're going in a different direction now. She was now putting more shimmer. At this point, I was just like, well, let me just wait and see the final product. She curled my eyes to put mascara and eyelashes. And I was like, so are we done with the eyeshadow? But anyways, I was like, let me see with lashes if I will like it. Yeah. At this point, I was like, let's trust the process. Because she didn't tell me like we are done. So I was like, okay, let us trust the process. I just feel like this eyeshadow eats, but the lower lid was not supposed to be there. That's my honest opinion. Like, I feel like if only it was on the top, I feel like this bangs, but the lower lid ruined everything for me. So at this point, she went on to put eyelashes. She also put eyelashes on my lower lids, and I was like, okay, that's the first one, but they were not dramatic, so I was okay with it. And yeah, after putting the eyelashes, she went to do my lips. So this was her darkest lip liner, and can you see the lip liner shade with my lips? It's the same color. Like, my lips are the same color as that pencil, so nothing was showing. She went on to put this brown lipstick, and I was like, okay. And then she put a little bit of gloss, and she told me that we are done. I was like, what? At this point, we were done, and I decided to go home because it was so noisy in there. And this is just me showing you my eyes. I couldn't show you well at the studio because there was music. There were other people getting their makeup done, and I just didn't want to inconvenience anyone. So I just decided to come and finish it up at home. This is the final result. Well, my face looks so round. I look like that moon emoji. But I don't hate it as much. She did good on the eyes, but I just feel like she dragged the shimmer a little bit too high. I would prefer it to end like a little bit here, but she dragged it, like you can see. I don't hate my eyebrows, but I feel like this one, you can really see that she didn't blend the concealer. This one looks better than she looks better than this one. So this is the makeup. Let me know how you feel and think about this makeup. For me, I'm not really mad at it, just that I look like that emoji. I really like to snatch my face. That's the only problem. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.